We use the analogy like throwing the baby out with the bathwater. It's like people just want to give up so easily. I have the anxiety kind of attachment. And the reason why I have that is because at times I felt abandoned as a child.
So words on the street is that Tia Mowry and Cory Hardrict are getting back together, 8 months after they finalized their divorce. Tia filed for divorce from Cory back in October 2022 after 14 years of marriage. And since then, there's been a lot of speculation about what went down that led to the separation. Now, Tia has been throwing some hints that Cory wasn't contributing enough to the household, and Cory decided to challenge the prenup, seemingly trying to get Tia to pay that spousal support. Then Tia dropped a bombshell, saying that the divorce was the best gift she could have given to herself and Cory's children. So when she said this, it sounded like whatever happened between her and Cory was toxic for the kids, and fans praised her for prioritizing her kids' well-being.
Just an aha moment in me where I said, you know what? You need to tap in, see what's really going on with your happiness. Life is short. Let's go. Let's start working on you and really focusing on what really, really matters.
Here comes another curveball. According to the latest reports, Tia decided to take Cory back and even started wearing her wedding band again. So what happened that made Tia change her mind about the divorce? How does she go from saying it was the best gift for the kids to taking Cory back? To give you some context, first, on October 4th, 2022, Tia Mowry hit us with some major news on IG, announcing that she and her husband, Cory Hardrict, were taking different paths after 14 years of marriage and over 20 years as a couple. Tia opened up about how tough and bittersweet it was to put in those divorce papers, insisting that the separation was amicable. "I wanted to share that Cory and I have decided to go our separate ways," Tia wrote. "These decisions are never easy and not without sadness. We will maintain a friendship as we co-parent our beautiful children." Now, Tia initially didn't spill the tea on what went down that led to the divorce and how it goes. The rumor mill started churning. Whispers started floating around, pointing fingers at Cory, saying he might have pulled a fast one and cheated. But Cory shut down those rumors real quick and took to Instagram to clap back at a fan who accused him of cheating, writing lies. But then the story took a different turn when Tia started hinting that she kicked Cory to the curb because he wasn't contributing enough to the household. Tia threw subtle shade by liking and commenting on a video from Lee Hammock, a motivational speaker and diagnosed narcissist who coaches people on how to handle narcissistic partners.
So happy we live together. I'm excited to pay our first bill. You know the rent's due, right? Who on earth is excited to pay bills? And what do you mean together? I mean, you live here, so you're not gonna pay it. Wait, what? So what would you do if I wasn't living here with you? What would you do? I would pay the rent and all the bills. Exactly. So why do you need me to pay the rent and the bills if you can do it by yourself? It was your idea. It was your idea to move in together. So you're not gonna help pay any bills. You know I'm in between jobs. You know I done put in 5 applications. And why'd you move in with me with no? So why you gonna kick me out? I thought you loved me. Love don't keep the lights on, but love keeps our relationship on. Is that not worth anything to you? It's worth something to me, but I'll have a job within the next 6 to 12 months. 6 to 12 months? What am I supposed to do till then? Do what you do if I wasn't here. Duh, you said it earlier. What?
This video depicted a toxic partner refusing to contribute around the home. And Tia didn't just double tap on that video. She threw in the eyes emoji too. But when Tia sat down for an interview with Holder and Jenna back in November, she said she has nothing but love for Cory and insisted that her marriage wasn't a failure.
No, my marriage was a success. Yeah. I look at it as like a curriculum when you're in college or high school, right? You're learning, you're growing, you're evolving, you're creating. And I was able to create with Cory some beautiful, amazing children. And at the end of that curriculum, and at the end, there's a graduation, there's a celebration. So that's basically, how I'm looking at it now. And I feel like people when they look at marriage, that success equals longevity. But no, at the end of the day, it's, are they happy? Are they thriving? Are they growing?
However, as much as she had tried to convince everyone that the separation was amicable, it didn't take long before things got ugly. Back in 2008, when Tia and Cory tied the knot, they laid down the law with a prenup. No spousal support for either of them in case of divorce. But fast forward to the divorce filing and Cory pulls a 180. Suddenly, he's singing a different tune about that prenup, He willingly signed it, but went and filed court papers telling the judge that the prenup was not valid. According to legal docs obtained by Radar Online, Cory denied that irreconcilable differences were the straw that broke the camel's back. Cory's lawyer also asked the court to determine the validity of the prenuptial agreement dated April 14, 2008, and to examine whether any of the provisions in the prenup were excessive or unreasonable. In his filing, Cory also asked for the judge to cut off Tia's spousal support lifeline, even though she never asked for spousal support in the first place. Flat twist though, Cory conveniently forgot to check the box about whether he is looking for spousal support from Tia, translating to him low-key trying to get that financial backup from her after the divorce. Now it's common knowledge that prenups are tougher to crack than a safe. For a court to rule that a prenup is not valid, you gotta bring the big guns and prove you were forced into signing it, like trying to catch smoke with your hands. It's a tough gig, and most folks don't pull it off. And Cory didn't have any of those wild cards in his hand when he decided to take on the prenup game. No duress, no mind control, and none of that drama. So when he started challenging the prenup post-ta dropping the divorce bomb, it raised some eyebrows. Lucky for Tia, the legal gods were on her side. Cory's challenge got the big denied stamp, and the judge ruled that neither of them would get spousal or child support in the settlement. He also mapped out a whole game plan for how and when Cory gets to bring their 2 children into the picture with his future partners. According to the settlement, Tia and Cory can't introduce the little ones to a new romantic flame until they've been in an exclusive relationship for at least 6 months. Cory and Tia are also prohibited from speaking negatively about each other in front of their children, and they have to ensure their family and friends respect this rule too. Shortly after the divorce was settled, Tia told Hello Beauty that one of the main reasons why she decided to pull the plug on her marriage was to show her children it's never too late to chase your joy. A part of my decision was also for them, Tia said. For them, seeing their mother walk in truth. Filing for divorce was one of the hardest decisions of her whole life, but she knew she had to make that decision for the sake of her children. If they see that mommy can do it, that mommy, no matter what people say, no matter even if there's some sort of doubt, whatever, mommy pushed through, Tia said. They can say my mommy is living and chasing her truth. I want my children to do that. She also said that the divorce was the best gift she could have given to her kids, adding, I want them to see that it is okay to have a bad day. I want them to see that it is okay to chase your joy. I want them to see that it is okay to live your truth. So when someone drops the bomb that divorce is the best gift they can give to their kids, it's like waving a red flag, right? It's basically implying that things were so bad behind the scenes that it was affecting the kids. But fast forward to 2024, and it looks like Tia had a change of heart. According to a recent report by Media Takeout, sources close to Tia and Cory are saying these two may be getting back together any day now. Besides that, over the past few weeks, Tia has been flaunting her diamond wedding band in her IG posts, and she's wearing it on that finger. So it looks like she's trying to tell us something. As for Cory, he's keeping quiet on these reconciliation rumors. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below, and don't forget to click here to watch this other, very messy video.